Nityananda, my friends. Today, it's a while ago that I made a video because I don't know why, but it was just busy periods and yeah, lots of things to do. But I just came out actually of a program with my guru. There's a 16 days, very beautiful spiritual program, and I did two of them, 32 days. And my guru has his own teachings, and one of them is like, teach people how to unclutch and how to do completion techniques so that the cosmic energy can more penetrate in our inner space, and realizing that what we really are we are really gods. That's the only realization we have to do all day long, all life long. And one of the teachings of him is like to manifest powers, and the powers are not made to show off, or they're not made to prove anything. It is just that is a sign, it's an automatic sign that if you are complete in oneness with the source, with your guru, with the source, with a deity, with a god or goddess. In this case, when you are in oneness with your guru, these powers, they manifest automatically, because it is something, it is actually inside of our DNA. These powers are there. The only thing is, why we are not connected with these kind of frequencies and with these kind of powers and with these kind of oneness with the source. That's why we don't see them, notice them, and develop them. So during the program, and that's why I want to speak about it in this video. During the program, we did many powers, and all of them went successfully. So it was such a beautiful space to be in my own bedroom. This is the space where I am now, in my mother's, and where I can see all my altar and all my deity. So it's a very sacred place. And by sitting there for 16, 17 hours a day, creating a very high frequency, cleaning up a lot of inner dramas and traumas and pains, and like a lot of, say, let's say, the personal drama of the human being, we were cleaning them, taking them out by beautiful processes like unclutching and completion techniques and many other initiations by our guru. But the most beautiful thing was that day that we start to do materialization. And I'm honest with you, I saw already a lot of materialization happening in the Arinam when I was living there. So it was not completely new, but I'm going to be complete honest with you. There's always some little part in our brains which says, yeah, but maybe this, maybe that. You don't want to believe it completely. Even when I saw it, even when I say I believe it 100%, it is a little bit of a lie, because let's say I believe it 98%, but 2% there's always kind of a doubt in the mind which thinks, yeah, but maybe this, or what happens this, or like this. Anyway, we start that day with the manifesting powers, and we had to do the materialization. So we had to go in oneness. We visualize, our guru and our third eye, and we just start to be in oneness, to drop all these thoughts, all these memories, all these past samskaras, everything which just pops up in your head, which keeping you away from that divine space, because we all are connected in a way with the source. We all are, but sometimes we don't know it. We don't know how. We don't feel it. We don't experience. But one reality, you can never be separated from the source. So the more initiations you get from your guru, the more possibilities you get to be in that source and to be in that space and to be in that connection. So the day when we do the materialization, we did the exercise. I was chanting, did everything as we should do to be in that oneness. And then I saw at my feet, and I saw like this little piece of gold, a little clump of gold, and I was thinking, and of course the logic came up in my mind, and I thought, oh, maybe this is from my mother, maybe it fell, and I don't know. But the most beautiful thing is, and that's what they did very good at the program, we had to clean the rooms very properly, and I really did it, all my knees. I cleaned the whole floor with water, all the deities, the closets, the windows, my things which I have in the room. So actually I should be known, not 100% sure, that everything was cleaned. So, and of course not a piece of gold is just dropping out of of a bag or something. So, but anyway, still the logic told me, yeah, maybe it's just coincidence, maybe this, maybe that. But of course I was kind of in a happy state, and I was felt very thrilled to happen. And then we continued, and we continue, and we continue. And then one of a sudden, I look on my feet, and out of on my feet, there was this object. I just call it an object. I don't know what to say about it. And then I thought, oh my God, then I was new. I know that this is not an object which we are known to. I know that for definitely this is not happening in my own room. So, and then I think, oh my God. I continue with the same story with the second object, but when I continued for the third day, the third object came. And then when the three objects were finished, later on, I manifested some red, kumkum. Kumkum is the red powder which we wear on the third eye that was laying on this deity from my guru, and I'm 100,000% sure. I never used kumkum on it. I never used this white basma on it. It was definitely clean, and it was full of this kumkum and this white powder. And then I thought, wow, this is really amazing. So what happened when I finished with the course, I start looking to the object. I show you the object. I hope I can show it clear. I don't know if it's clear enough. And I start looking to it, and there was this man who wrote to me when I put it on our group. He says, like, it looks like a strength of DNA. And I told him, yeah, okay, because it's super small. I mean, of course, but it's big to materialize. But I mean, it's not as big. You can see it clearly. So then I made a picture of it, and then I saw it is really a strength of oval shape form of DNA. So I was so thrilled. But now I'm going to tell you the different story, an even more exciting story. I went to a jewel shop 2 days ago, and I asked these people, do you have a machine or a system where you can analyze the metal or the material where this metal is made of? It was gold colored, but I was not sure if it was really gold, of course. So what happened, I came back the day before yesterday, and the woman said straight away to me, how do you get this object? And I'm to tell you the truth, I was a little bit embarrassed. Not towards myself. I mean, I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm believing, but of course, a little bit embarrassed to say to the woman, yeah, I materialized that with my guru out of nothing, of course. So I said, okay, it's like it has a special story, but why are you asking me? And she says, this is such a pure gold. It's so pure, pure, pure gold. He says, even when we have a 24 karat gold, there is always a few percentages, very few of another metal in it to get it formed. And he says, from this pure kind of pure gold, it's not possible to make an object out of it. So he says, like, how do you get this object? And what is the object? And then I realized, oh my God, this is really it's too amazing. So imagine the material where it's made of. Even on this planet Earth, we don't make any object of it. So because it's too soft. But this, if you see it, I don't know how to show it to you, but you can really see it's formed in a shape of a DNA string. So, and even a guy is a biochemist. He says, like, there is no machinery on this planet Earth where we can make this perfectly, such a oval form DNA strength with such a soft gold. And then I thought, wow, this is really not from this planet. I'm 100% sure it's from another dimension. It is from the highest dimension of Kalaisa, where Sadashiva, the highest consciousness, is living. And it seems to be that everything is from gold there in that dimension. So you touch it, and the material part is coming down, and it's obvious that it was in my hand. And the second little part, it is very small little piece of gold, and I got it checked yesterday, and she says it's the same material. It's more even pure than 24 karat of gold. So there's nothing I can say. I don't want to even prove to somebody else. I just want to share my happiness and my beautiful experience, because before in my life I saw other people doing it. I saw it with my own eyes coming out of the hands of about bodies or from other people, but I never did it to my own body. So now let's imagine I had some doubt. Now the doubt is completely gone. When you connect with Swamiji, with my Guru, then you can really go into a certain state where you can connect with a certain dimension where all these powers are just get manifested. And that is just a sign. It's a science. It can be proven. It's something new. Thousands and thousands of years old in the old scriptures like the Agamas and the Vedas. It's written down, all these 300 plus powers, and they all exist and they all are possible. It's all in our DNA. We just have to connect with our Guru to get rid of all our we have all these attachments to our personality, our fears, our pains, our hunger, our jealousy, our drama, when we connect with that, then these powers will not be there. When you can detach from all these human let's say traumas and dramas, then these powers will come up and they just manifest in your own body. So I just want to say, if you want to know more, write me, ask me questions. I can send you proofs. I can send you the whole thing. If you want to do the program, they will continue now on, it calls Paramashivoham level 2. If you want to do it, and just really convince yourself you are so much more than that little identity, the little personality, that little body-mind complex, what you think you are. You are more, you know more, and you are able to do more. That's the only message I have to all of you. Thank you for listening again. I'm gonna make more videos in the future, I hope again, and thank you. And just I would say, just go on your part and learn and teach yourself and enrich yourself with that beautiful space which we all carry inside of us. It only has to get activated, and you can do it with my guru, and he's very happy to do it for you. Okay, if you have any questions, call me. Bye bye.